And I'm telling you, black men are responsible for her being masculine because we have not helped her raise them children.
I am
and
not.
when I say help them raise them children, I don't mean you as the stepdad.
No, yeah, I
I
agree.
mean you as an active member in
Definitely.
the community. She got masculine because she had to become masculine in order to deal with the rape, the abuse, the domestic violence, the disappointments that men had in her life, and also raising those kids and have to take care of herself all at the same time. The black woman has been the be all in all in our community for half of a century, and now we want to turn around and say because she didn't do it perfectly enough or remain feminine enough when she had to absorb our responsibilities plus her own, that's insensitive and disingenuous.
Dr. Umar, Dr. Umar, Dr. Umar. Man, Dr. Umar has been on the scene for the last 15 years talking about he's the Prince of Pan-Africanism, the King Kong of consciousness, right? And, he's a great orator. He can speak very well. Dr. Umar, he has multiple degrees in child psychology. He comes online and he tells you what you need to do with your black boys and black daughters in these public schools and all these different things you need to do about the medicines. And Umar's great at doing that. But one thing Umar has is his ego is through the roof, and he doesn't deal with conflict resolution great, right? We all remember the conscious stripper back in the day where he said that he was abstaining from any SEX activities, but then we found out that he was messing around with the conscious stripper while he was collecting money for the FBMG school, right? So when that came out, he went berserk, right? But now he's embroidered in another scandal because his oldest daughter, Anissa, has come out now and says that Umar has been a deadbeat. She don't know really anything about him. He hasn't raised her. He hasn't been in her life. He hasn't done the things that he was supposed to do, while at the same time, he's counseling everybody else. At the same time, he's telling you what you need to do. He's going on shows and going around the world telling a black man how he should be in his home and holding down a family when he can't even hold down his own. And he got all these different types of excuses. But this man has a degree where he's telling you how to get back in your home, how to deal with conflict resolution. But again, we let these scammers and these grifters just run wild through the communities. And I'm going to say something, right? A lot of you women out there, you flock to these guys, but the real black men that's doing what they're supposed to do, standing 10 toes down, y'all don't appreciate them. Black men in the black community that's doing what he's supposed to do shouldn't want for anything from a black woman in our communities. Because we got guys like this that run wild through the communities, right? And they get all your attention and love. But let's listen to Anissa. Let's listen to what she said coming online really to call her father out. Check this out.
Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are. Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It's unfair, and Deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the black community, right? We all know Dr. Umar reps the black community or whatever, but you can't rep that if you're not even in your daughter's life. You moving backwards. You're moving backwards. It's not making sense. To the public, you look like this person, but in private, you a whole nother person. And I'm not bashing you. I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life. No graduations, no parties. When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle? Y'all, I have a stepdad who has been in my life since a little girl. He has been in my life. And I thank God for him because my biological father couldn't even do that, y'all. My biological father is not even on my birth certificate because when my mom had me, he left. And I do have a DNA test. So, yes, I can prove that that's my father. I would never get on here and lie to y'all. That's kind of sick and delusional and crazy. But I'm just making this video because I want to find my sister. And when I reached out to him about giving me her number or if he even had it, I was ignored. So now I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. So if you see this video, sister, please reach out to me because if he's not going to allow us to be in contact, I'll do it myself. I just want to end this video off by saying that daughters who have deadbeat fathers should not have to go through this. This is very present in the black community. And as an activist, I would not think that you would be a deadbeat because you rep the black community so much. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot be a hypocrite. You can't say do A, but you're doing B. It doesn't make any sense. So y'all already heard my mission for this video. Y'all already heard why I'm making this video. So if she can reach out to me, I would love that. I would love to have a conversation with you because you are my sister on my father's side that I have never met. I don't even know your name. I don't even know how old you are. I have a sister on my mom's side and I'm the oldest. I'm pretty sure that my sister that's on my dad's side, I'm probably older than her. I'm supposed to be guiding her. I'm supposed to be teaching her things because you as the father, you're not doing that. So let me do that as an older sister. But that's the end of this video. As I stated in the beginning of this video, I'm not trying to bash this man. I'm stating facts. Facts. And in the next clip, I will show y'all the screenshot of me trying to reach out to him and he ignored me after I asked him if he had my sister's phone number. So here you go.
So that's Anissa giving her story about her father not being in her life and wanting to get in contact with her sister, right? I mean, this thing gets real crazy because Umar has made a living, really just going around talking about the black family and what we should and shouldn't be doing and how we should be doing and black boys and all these different things, right? And like I said, Umar's from my city. Umar's from my city. And when you see him out at a doom day or out in the streets and stuff like that, but now he spends a lot of time in Delaware for a lot of different reasons I don't want to get into in this video. But let's check out Umar when he's talking about the black home and how what the role of what black fathers should be doing. Check this out.
Why the hell you need money to spend time with our fatherless young men? Stop looking for a hustle and put in the struggle. But anyhow, organize, take back the boys. There's too many young men who don't have a father figure in their life. And one of my gripes with the black church, they're not doing enough for the mentorship of the fatherless boys. Every time I talk to a pastor about working with the fatherless boys, the first question they want to bring up? Is there any funding for that? Organize and build each other up economically as men. One of our biggest problems as black men, we fight too much with each other, too much competition, too much ego, too much trying to outdo. The five of us should not be competing with each other. The five of us should be collaborating with each other to build and invest together. Black men need each other because let's just be honest. We are the #1 threat to the global white power structure, not Al-Qaeda, right? Not Russia, not the Taliban. Black men have always been the threat, always been the threat. So if we can just come together, stop fighting each other and fight together with each other against our true enemies, we will be unstoppable. African people are waiting for black men to collaborate.
So now, with this scandal going, it hasn't went unnoticed by Dr. Umar. So Dr. Umar wanting to get out in front of this, but again, not being able to deal with conflict resolution, he took to his Instagram and he said this: "Good Garvey Day. As I don't live in the prison of other people's opinions, I have no interest in discussing nor explaining my private life with any of you, as my 15 years as the most relevant and requested scholar, orator, activist, Pan-Africanist in the world has made it clear to me that the Negro public is only interested in laughs at the expense of other people's misery. Neither the gynocracy nor the YouTubian struggle streamer community couldn't care less about the truth of this situation. With that being said, please ask that little girl to stand on business." So he referred to his daughter as that little girl. Watch this. This is going to prove that it's his daughter. This is why I don't rock with this dude, right? Let's read that again. Please, with this being said, please ask that little girl to stand on business by asking her mother to join in the three-way conversations about why her father hasn't been present in her life. I have no problem with this conversation being public, but her mother must be present for that conversation. She needs to keep the same energy and bring her mother to the table. I am sure the truth will be revealed if all three of us are present together. I have absolutely nothing to hide, and I still have all my court paperwork in this case, and lies are told. Trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer's career is so not cool. Now, he's a child psychologist. For him to put that in there is disgusting. And a lot of y'all that's going to continue to give this guy money, you are part of the reason why the black community is in the shambles that it's in. You are. Because you allow grifters and scammers and dudes like this to run wild within the community. To run wild. Man, but she wasn't finished. She came back and she also said this.
Hello guys, so I just wanted to come on here with a small update. I just got off the phone with Dr. Umar's other daughter's mother, and she just told me that that's her daughter. So yes, y'all, I found her. I'm going to give her a call and talk to my sister when she gets out of school. So, and I just wanted to answer a couple questions. All that, oh, are you going to show us the DNA test? No, because it's not your business. Why? I don't have to prove nothing to y'all internet folks. I know what it is in real life. So no, you're not getting a DNA test. What else have I seen? Why are you coming to the internet with this? I already tried to get in contact with him. He shut me down and ignored me. What else I've been seeing? Oh, you trying to tear down Dr. Umar? No, I'm not. He tore himself down by not building a relationship with his own daughter. What's another question I saw? It's a bunch of questions I seen, but y'all don't know nothing. That's my dad. I have the right. And that's my sister. I have the right. Clock it.
As a black man that's been trying his best to do the right things and live right, do right by my wife and my children and all this hurts my heart. Because I know me living on a block that I live on, it's only two fathers. Well, it's three black fathers in the house of a whole city block in Philadelphia. Me and two other men. One man is African, another one is African American, right? And we go through a lot trying to do the right thing in a climate that's set up for us to not be married. And I gotta watch guys like this come around and get all the love and attention and all this kind of stuff while he just doing the people wrong. But brothers like us, we just go virtually ignored within the community. It's a disgrace. And we come out, we try to do the things that we can do to help these darn kids. Listen to how this guy referred to his own daughter. And you would trust him with your children? You would trust this man? He said, ask that little girl to stand on business and come on in a three-way, right? Then he also called her, he said, trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer's career. That's what he said about his own child. But this is a man that you would trust with your children. It's a disgrace. And I'm going to tell you, Dr. Umar isn't the problem here. Dr. Umar is holding the mirror up to the black community to show us our dysfunction. Because if you can't see this, even Stevie Wonder can see that this guy's a problem. Even Stevie Wonder. So he's holding the mirror to you, and you can see it, but you refuse to acknowledge it. And this is the problem that goes on within the community, man. He called his own daughter a struggle streamer, a girl that he wasn't in her life. But I'm going to cut this video short here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Until the next time. Peace.